Hi, third graders. Miss Simpson here. Before we get started, I just wanted to say I miss you all so much. I know this isn't how we thought our school year was going to end, but because of the coronavirus, this is the safest way all of us can help to stop the spread of the virus as much as possible. So today I'm going to be showing you how to log in to our new classroom, which is through something called Google Classroom. Today I'm using my computer from home, and I know it's not the exact same as the Chromebooks from school, or if you're logging in from like an iPad of some sort, or a phone, or a totally different computer like a tablet. Maybe a little bit different, but for the most part it should be the same. So I'm going to do something where I share my screen with you, so you'll see me pop up in the little corner of the screen, and then the rest of the screen will be something I'm showing you. So the first thing I'm going to show you is a message that I shared with all of your families through Class Dojo. So it's just a little note saying how to log into Clever if you don't have your Clever badge, but this is the same email and password that we'll be using to log into your Google accounts. So this is just a fake student I made up. We don't have anybody named Violet in our class. I don't know if there's a Violet at our school, but it's a fake student just so I can show you what we're supposed to be doing. So your email will be a mixture with your first name and your student ID number. So that would be like Oscar or Valentina, Carlos, whatever your name is, it'll be your first name. And then it'll be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers after it. That's your student ID number. No spaces, just name and then those numbers. And then the little @ symbol, and then it's STU for student, CSD83.org, which is the Cartwright School District. And when you type in your email, you cannot forget to put that last part. And then your password will just be your birthday. So if we said Violet's birthday is the 4th month, which is January, February, March, April 13th of 2010, this is how we would write her birthday out. 04132010. Sorry. All right. So that's where you can find your login information. So now I'm going to stop sharing that screen, and I'm going to start sharing a different one. Where is it? Here it is. All right. So you need to open up an internet browser of some sort on your computer. So I believe the school ones are just like this one, where it's the Google Chrome. Actually, I wonder if I could just Google it right now. Google Chrome login. No, Google Chrome symbol. So where you should see this symbol at the bottom of your screen, and you're just clicking it open. And then in the very top, you're writing gmail.com, gmail.com, and then enter. And then yours may pop up with a screen like this. It may look a little bit different. So right now I'm already logged into one account, which is my teacher account through our school. And I'm going to end up clicking use another account. There's already something there, so I'm going to backspace it out. Some things on the screen may be blurry or crossed out just because there's other information on there. I'm logging into one of your accounts just so I can give you an example of what it looks like, and nobody else needs that information. Okay, so when you get to this page, it says email or phone. So I just showed you all of you the Word document where in your messenger in Class Dojo, I gave you your email and your password. So that's what I'm going to look at right now. So my example was what? Violet, let's just pretend write it. Violet 706 4839 at stucsd83.org. So that's where you would write that in. So if I press next right now, it wouldn't work for me because this isn't actually a student at our school. I'm just going to erase this beginning part, and I'm going to grab my binder and log somebody in. Let's see. Okay. Okay, now that I have the first name and the student number at stucsd83.org, I'm going to click next. All right, so now we're to the part where we need to type in your birthday. So I'm going to grab that paper. So I'm going to type in the student's birthday. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 numbers long. Let's see. All right. Oh, and so this student has a bunch of emails right now. You don't care about the email part. Right now, there's nothing I can think of that I'll be emailing you. So all of these are just notifications that are sent from me. So my name's like all over here on the side. There'll probably be a few emails in there that say security alert just because somebody knew you're logging into your account from a new device. So I've maybe logged into this account one time, but it's just saying a new computer is trying to get onto your account. Okay. So this is how you log into your Gmail account. So then to get into Google Classroom, you will go to these 9 dots right here, and you're going to click it. And this is where you can see different apps that you can go to through Google. And we're going to click on the one that says Classroom. Okay. And right now, as far as I know, I'm the only one who should pop up for you. If for some reason art, PE, music, teachers, or anybody else ends up being added in here, maybe MTSS teachers, then there'll be more boxes on the screen that say those teachers' names. But for now, you're just looking for a picture of me, and it says Miss Simpson's homeroom. And everyone's looks the exact same right now because I don't think anybody has gotten in yet. Okay, so on this page, you can see a bunch of different things I've already created for our classroom website. And then right here is where you could post a message to share with the class, or I might post a message and it'll show up on this main screen. Let's see, people. So on here, you can just see your different classmates. It's just a list of your classmates, and then who your teacher of the classroom is. And then classwork. This is where you will find all of the work we do in our class for the rest of the school year. So it'll be clicking on that button that says classwork. Let's see. On the left side over here, you can see that it says all topics, and then resources, and then there's a bunch of different days, and then it says practice Google Classroom. So for today is April 7th, and our classes don't technically start until April 14th. So until then, this is where you could go to practice using Google Classroom. So where it says practice Google Classroom. And then you see these things pop up. These are some assignments I added just for you to get an idea of how Google Classroom works. I'll be adding more, hopefully, so that you can practice as much as possible before we actually start the rest of our school year. So it says Sabrina Simpson posted a new assignment, beginning of day check-in. As your day begins, please complete the questions below to let me know how you're doing. Click the link below. So you'll have one of these every single day. Right now is what I'm planning. Every single day, just for me to say, like, for you to say hi and check in with me, and I'll be responding to you. So on the form, it says morning check-in, beginning of day check-in. As your day begins, please complete the questions below to let me know how you're doing. First and last name. So you would put in your first and last name. I guess I don't even need to practice. Well, I'll practice it anyways. I'll do it with my name. First and last. And then how are you feeling today? You have a bunch of different options. We have ready to work, happy, sleepy, upset, silly, sick, and sad. You might be feeling every single one of those emotions, or you might just be feeling one, maybe two. Click however many you want. It's just, I want to know how you're doing. This would be like if we were at the classroom door and we're doing our morning greetings. Like that'd be where I could see face to face, like, oh, you're looking kind of upset today. Maybe you're in a really silly mood. So this is just you telling me how you think you're feeling. So I'm gonna just click, I'm ready to work and I'm happy. Okay, do you have anything to tell me? This can be about school or life. This is just, Miss Simpson, we got a puppy over the weekend. We, I don't know, we went on a camping trip. What did you do? I read 5 new words. It can be anything you have to tell me. Were you able to find all of your work for today? So were you able to find the day of the week? So like Tuesday, April 4th. Do you need any help getting started with your assignments? Yes or no? So when I see this, I can be like, uh-oh, so-and-so needs help. I am going to figure out how to contact you and help you with your work. And then what questions do you have about your assignment? So just come up with a question or say, I don't actually have a question today. So let's see if you have anything to tell me. I'm going to say, I took pictures yesterday. Because I did. Yes, I found all my work. No, I don't think I need help with my assignments. And then what questions do you have? I'm going to say how. So once you've answered every single one of these questions, you're going to click this little button that says submit. And then it says your response has been recorded. And so we can just click the X on that screen because we're done. All right. Oops, wrong button. So then another assignment that's on here is a ReadWorks article. So for ReadWorks, you would just click the link right there. And it's loading. I'm going to log into that student account that I had up. The first time you log in, it'll give you a little notice saying, just make sure you trust ReadWorks, which we do trust ReadWorks. And so you click allow. Okay, and then this is the article that was assigned. So this first one is just called Wonderful Trees. You can click around, so like passage, vocabulary, questions, because there'll be 5 questions at the end of this article to answer. Some of them will read for you if you press the play button. This is just a quick poem, and there's a picture with it. The vocabulary is just a couple of the words in there to click on and read the definitions, and then the questions. So like the poet writes, birds lay eggs and nest. In the sentence, the poet uses nest to mean A, B, C, or D. So you read through your options. Another neat thing I noticed on this website is that when you go to the questions and you click this speakerphone, like the sound button, it brings up all of these little sound buttons next to each option. So if I click on it for one, it'll read all of this. If I click on it for the A, it'll read all of this. So it's really neat. It'll read it for you. Okay. And then after you answer your 5 questions, make sure to click next because we want to make sure it gets submitted. All right, so then there's another ReadWorks article. So you would just click this link. These are directions for logging into Prodigy. I'm planning to make a section over here where it says all topics. I'm planning to put one with resources that says your like different login information. So there'll be a copy of your badge for Class Dojo, a copy of your badge for Clever, your Google login information, your Prodigy login, any other logins you need. I'm planning on making that a category so you can just get to them yourself. Let's see. I also explain in here that if I tell you a certain amount of time to spend on that website, I'm going to include a timer. So you would click the timer and then click, you could leave it like this, just make sure your sound's on, or you could click YouTube and it'll open it in a different tab at the very top. And then once your 15 minutes are up, it'll go off and you will be done with your required amount. You can always do more. And then at the very end of the day, there's an end of day checkout to tell me how your day went. So again, first and last name. Were you ready to work, happy, sleepy, upset, silly, sick? Like throughout the day, because it may be different from when you had started in the morning. How did you do today? I finished all of my assignments. I finished most of my assignments. I finished some of my assignments, or I didn't finish any of my assignments. So you just choose one of those. How did you feel about your assignments today? I didn't understand anything would be a 0. I understood everything would be a 5. If you were somewhere in between, you would do 1, 2, 3, or 4. So that's like the thumb meter. I understood everything. I get it. I don't get it at all, or I kind of get it. And then again, that same question, do you have anything to tell me? This can be about school or life. And then make sure you click submit. Otherwise, I won't get it. I won't see your answers. There's one more thing I wanted to show you on here before I get off. Resources. So I'm going to keep adding to, oops, that's not what I meant to do. I'm going to keep adding to this area. Not doing what I want. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to keep adding different resources to this this area, but it's some different ways to log into a website. So for example, this one is how to log into Clever. And so it's step-by-step directions of how to log into Clever. And then sometimes I'll include pictures. You can just click on that and it'll open it up bigger for you. How to log into your Google account. So I know it's kind of funny because I uploaded this on here, and if you don't know how to get into Google, it's in your Google account so you can't access it. This is just, I could go to it, I could copy it, text it to your family, email it, I could message it on Class Dojo. It's just an extra thing I have there, and we know exactly where it's at. And it'll also show you the Google login screen, which should look familiar from a little bit ago. Okay, so then these next directions were how to log into Google Classroom once you're in your Google account already. So this is one picture I included where I circle the 9 dots in the corner. And then when you click on the 9 dots, you click on the classroom button, you click on Miss Simpson's homeroom, and then you're there. And then the last thing I put under resources so far is Miss Simpson's YouTube channel, just because it's something else you could work on before school starts, or extra material that you could look at. So I have a link to my YouTube channel. You could just click with your right click. I don't know that every computer does that. And it'll open it up. Or you could highlight it by clicking and dragging your mouse. And then you right click and you click copy. And then you make a little, you click the plus button at the top, you right click and you click paste. And then this is what my YouTube page looks like. Those are the videos I have so far. And then I included a screenshot, which looks just like what you saw. And then if you click on so I don't have any of next week set up just yet, except for the beginning of the day check-in and the end of the day check-in. So just be keeping an eye out on those because I should be adding things over this week. And then we're going to be ready to get started on, that'll be next Tuesday already. So a week from today. All right. So if you have any questions or any comments, anything you want to tell me, feel free to email me, message me on Class Dojo, have your families contact me whenever you want so we can get your questions answered and get you all set and ready to go. All right, let me do this for myself. Let me stop sharing. There we go. All right, I'll see you all very soon. Like I said, let me know if you need anything. Bye.